Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak Kodash. I'm going to give double honors to my apostles at Great Millstone who taught me his truth, and sincere Shalom to the elect out there teaching his truth in all honesty and sincerity in these last days. Okay? And this is a lesson about having a healthy fear of the Lord. Okay? We need to have a healthy fear of the Lord in these last days, man. Because when you fear the Lord, okay, it brings about many things to you. Okay? When you fear the Lord, it brings you protection. Alright? It brings you protection from the Most High and His angels, man. Alright? We're not like these. We shouldn't be like these Christians here. And these other Israelite groups that act like they fear the Most High, but really they fear Esau Edom. Okay? These people of the world, they fear Esau Edom. Okay? What the powers that be can do to them. Okay? They're absorbed into this system, man. They don't have the vision to see beyond that, because they're not spiritual. Okay? In fact, let me start off with that. This is Ephesians 6 and 11. Actually 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Okay? And those wiles, when you get into the 11th verse in the NLT, it says, put on all of the Most High's armor so that you will be able to stand firm against all strategies of the devil. Okay? And it's not talking about physically being able to stand firm against all strategies of the devil. Okay? It's talking about spiritually. You know, it's not carnal. It's not stating that in a carnal sense. Okay? Because to be carnally minded is death, and to be spiritually minded is life and peace, like the scriptures say. Okay? Because this devil, he's whipping out all his tricks, man. All his tricks, man. And what is his main weapon? His main weapon is deception. Okay? And he's about to unveil or mandate his MOTB. Okay? So he's going to try and make people completely dependent upon him. So you have these Israelite camps. These Israelite camps that aren't pushing what the MOTB is, man. And they're not getting their men ready for what's about to hit, man. Because we have to depend on the Lord during that time. Alright? For protection, for guidance. Okay? For sustain. For sustenance, man, to sustain us. Okay, we're going to be put in a situation where the Lord is going to completely sustain us, man. You're going to have the option of going out and seeking employment. Okay, partaking in this system in order to get your basic necessities. Okay, there's going to come a time when we're going to have to depend on the Lord. That's why it's important to fear Him now. So we could stand against this stuff, man. Stand firm against all the strategies of the devil. But continuing on in verse 12 in the KJV. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And this spiritual wickedness in high places Okay, is always plotting against you. That's why you need protection from the Lord, man. Okay? Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Okay? Where was it? In Proverbs, first chapter. First chapter in the 7th verse. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. The fools despise wisdom and instruction, and you see that amongst these people out here, man. Primarily these people of the world. They're more in fear of what this devil could do to them. Okay? That's why they have no knowledge. That's why they don't understand what's going on, what the end goal is. Okay? They're completely lost. And you have Israelites that are like that too. Just going through the motions, man. You know? A lot of these Israelites, they don't understand what their purpose is. Okay? They don't understand how to overcome what's about to happen, man. That's why they despise wisdom and instruction. They despise the Heavenly Father's instruction. Okay? They want to do their own things, man. You know? They want to merge rudiments of the world into this truth. Okay? They want to merge all these gimmicks into this truth. You know? And they think that as long as they know that they're Israelites, they don't have to come correct. You got camps out there. Well, hey, IUIC is probably the biggest Israelite group out there, and they ain't even pushing the name. Okay, they're not even pushing the name, man. And you have ISUPK doing all those stupid boot camps, man. Okay, where's the humility in that? The Lord will use this devil to take your ass down, man. Alright? The Lord will use this devil to take your ass down, man. A lot of these camps are going to eat the fruit of their own doings. This is Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Okay? Stability of thy times. And strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. Okay? Because the Lord will protect you in that time, man. He will reveal things to you, man. You know? I mean, he's revealing things to us now that others are not getting, man. You know? I mean, you got brothers that have been in this ministry for a good minute now, and they're still learning every day, right? That's the Lord revealing things unto us. You look at a lot of these other camps, they look like they're fucking stagnant, man. They look like they're stagnant. You know, they're doing these AI generated videos of them looking like fucking warriors and superheroes and shit. But there ain't no growth there, man. They're not using the AI for growing in knowledge, man. Okay? Alright? They're like plants that stay the same fucking size all the time, man. Right? Hey, the Lord is going to help us during that time. That's what they don't understand. They think that they're going to build here, right? And escape all these carnal measures that Esau's about to put out there. You know, they're not they're not protected, man. Let's see, where's that? I think it's Isaiah 41. Bear with me. It might be 14. Hang on. Okay, let's start at 10. Isaiah 41 and 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Okay? Now, it's not talking about not fearing the Lord. It's talking about fearing uh, what we're up against, man. Because really, if we didn't have the protection of the Lord, these devils would have took us out a long time ago, man. You know? They would have took us out a long time ago. And I mean, there's nobody in a case, okay, in a condition where they can go up against Esau's technology, man. You got them, like I said, man, them guys in ISUPK doing all those stupid military drills and shit. How you gonna fight against these devils, man? You ain't gonna fight against Esau's military. You ain't gonna fight against no police, man. He's about to bring out technology that you didn't even think he had. Alright? He's about to bring out technology you didn't even think that he has, man. Okay? But we're not going to come against that technology and try and destroy it by building up some stupid boot camps. Nah, man, we're gonna rely on the Lord for protection, man. Like when King David was, well, before he was even king, when he was on the run from Saul and his men. Okay, he was on the run, man. He wasn't sitting there going, "Oh, I'm gonna take on all of Saul's men and kill them all." No, he was on the run in fear for his life, man. And the Lord told him exactly where he had to go and guided him, man. The Lord directed thy footsteps. Okay? Isaiah 41 and 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. It's Yahweh Shai. Okay? Yahweh Shai is going to uphold us. Okay? Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. Thou shalt seek them, and shalt not find them, even them that contended with thee. They that war against thee shall be as nothing, and as a thing of naught. Okay, for I, the Lord, thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Okay? And how is he going to help us? By delivering us, man. Okay? By delivering us. And by destroying this place. Okay, we're not going to raise up a Israelite army and destroy this place, man. Where is that in the scriptures? It's going to be the Lord destroying this place, man. All the prophecies of World War III in those ICBMs. The Lord is going to be directing all the traffic. He'll be directing all the traffic during that time, man. Not a single missile is going to miss its target. Okay? Because it's going to be the Lord that makes it so. This is Isaiah 41 and 14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Alright? So the Lord is going to help us during that time, man. Okay? That's who's going to guide us during that time, man. Because a lot of y'all, you fear, your fear is not of the Lord. Okay? I mean, you got this clown, and I can't remember his Hebrew name. He's making these videos. His channel is I Am God. Okay, he's making these videos, acting like he's Yahweh Shai coming in the flesh, man. Alright? Sitting there smoking Black and Milds with the sunglasses. And then he goes and makes a video saying he spoke to the spirit of money. That he's bigging up a war in his cohort. Okay, where have they been? Okay, those guys haven't shown their face in like 4 months, 4 or 5 months, man. Bigging them guys up that they're the 2 witnesses. That guy's a clown, man. All right, that's what happens when you have no fear of the Lord, man. The Lord could put all kinds of crazy ass thoughts and things into your head, man. Make you think you're somebody that you're not. You know? This is Matthew 10 and 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. Right, because these guys they're not spiritual, man. Okay? But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Which would what? Be the fear of the Most High. Okay? The fear of the Most High, man. Because unto the Lord belongeth the issues of death. This is Psalm 27 and 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, came up upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell, because the Lord made it happen like that, man. Okay? The Lord is our strength, man. Psalm 18, that's another good precept. Psalm 18. I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer. That's who our deliverer is, man. Not the might of your own hand. Okay, not dependent on Esau's system. Not dependent on progress. Okay? Now when you think about these Christians, they're totally lost in that regard. They're playing Democrats and Republicans still. Okay? My power, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower. I will call upon the Lord, because that's how we're going to get delivered, by calling on the name of the Lord, man. Whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. All right, so you IUIC guys, man, that are straddling the fence, you know, you better make that proper crossover, man. Because y'all ain't got the name right, man. You openly mock the name. Why would you follow leaders that are uniting you in Christ? Okay, they don't even know what that means. You know, they're a lot of those guys are just entry level, man. Entry level. I will call upon the Lord who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. Okay? That's really how we're going to be saved, man. Not by making boot camps, spraying mace in each other's fucking eyes, man. Okay? Not by having the biggest social media gathering, making rap songs and shit. And acquiring Hebrew Hellcats. You know? Guys like that are through, man. The Lord is exposing a lot of these false camps in 2025. Alright? But, that, you know, Lord willing, I might do, a follow-up. So till next time, Shalom. Hope y'all were edified.